Hey bees, welcome back to my channel. I might sound a little sick in this video, but as you guys read from the title, I adopted a new dog and I will show you guys her here in a bit. I just kind of want to talk about my experience, why I got a new dog. Let me go ahead and face it more this way because there's a lot of my dad's work stuff and he's still trying to find a place for it. Come here, Leah. Come here. Okay, let me actually show you guys because she's right here. Come here. Come here. Right here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is Leah, and she is a Chihuahua Terrier mix. She's so cute. Okay, so I barely got her today, and I'm kind of talk about the process of adopting a new dog, what it was like introducing my other dog to her, sorry, my ringing doorbell, and how she's doing. I will be doing a little update later on, obviously not right now because she just came home. And so I was looking to buy a dog originally because for me, I really wanted, by the way, I am a little sick, so that's why my voice, I don't know, it sounds weird for me. I don't know if it's sounding weird on your end, but I'm assuming so. But yeah, also I also want to make a disclaimer before I get into this video. I wear a lot of t-shirts. I like wearing my Big Rec shirt. I like wearing my Game of Thrones shirt, which I actually need to get a new one because that one's stained, and I want to have a good nice sized one for whenever me and Chris watch the actual show, because we've been watching it together and it's the amazing thing where we finally watch a show and that never happens. But anyways, so I'm not one of those people that dress up really nicely. I'm trying to get better at it, but when I'm at home I just like wearing t-shirts, like my pajamas. That's just who I am. I do want to invest in nicer pajamas because I like wearing them, but this is me for right now. Anyways, so I was originally looking to buy a dog. I really wanted to get a poodle breed, and I really wanted a chocolate poodle. I have a Yorkie right now. I believe she's mixed with a Maltese. I'm not quite too sure. She was actually given to me for free by one of my friend's boyfriends at the time, and she's the best that's ever happened to me. I love her to death, and she's really my companion. She comes with me everywhere. If I'm going to Chris's house, she comes with me. If I'm going across the street in the car, she comes with me. If I can bring a dog, she'll come. Now I know that's going to be a little bit different now that I have two dogs, because now it's not just one, but it makes it a lot easier where I don't feel guilty about leaving my dog Mia alone, because like I said, it does happen a lot where maybe I have to run out or I want to go hang out with friends, and I kind of don't want to drive to Chris's house to drop her off, because you guys know Chris has another dog named Belle, and they get along really well. All they do is sit and chill all day. So yeah, so when I'm at home, she really doesn't have anyone to hang out with, and I feel she's really bored. And I do feel you have to have someone around you at all times. I know if I don't have Chris around me for a while, or I don't talk to anybody, I go stir crazy. So I'm sure that dogs feel the exact same way about feeling lonely. And so the reason why I wanted to buy was because I really wanted a poodle. I really wanted a puppy, because I feel I could train it to how I like her to be. And I really wanted a girl. I didn't want a boy because I just didn't want to watch them do their thing all day, and I'm okay. I'd rather just get a girl. So I ended up looking on Craigslist, because that's where they post a lot of dogs on OfferUp. They don't let you post up dogs anymore. So I went on Craigslist, and then anyways, so I was saying, sorry I got interrupted. So I really wanted to get a poodle, And like I mentioned, I went on Craigslist and I started looking on Craigslist. They were like $500. I found something like for like 400, but to be honest, I just didn't feel right spending that much money on a dog when I knew that there was a lot of shelters who had dogs, and they've been there for months, years. And so I started to look at different shelters in my area, and I found a couple, but as soon as I put myself on the list, on the adoption like wait list, because dogs have a hold period while they look for the owner, or just to do like a little checkup on them, make sure everything's okay, that there's nothing wrong with them. And so it's for newer dogs who just got intake. I did not want to get a big dog at all. I wanted to get a very small dog. And the reason being is because Mia's small. She weighs like 9 pounds, and 9.4 to be exact, because I weighed her. And I wanted to get somewhere around her size, nothing bigger than like 15 pounds. And so I started going, like I said, to different shelters. I didn't really find anything that I liked. And then I came to Pasadena's Humane Society on Safari, and I realized that they were having a free adoption day today on the 24th, and it's called Gotcha Day, and I asked them to do it 4 times a year, and I think it's a great thing. They said they do it with whenever they get sponsors, and basically everything is for free. The adoption, it includes the spay or neutering. They give you like a free like checkup day 14 days after. They give you so many benefits, and so I said, why not, let me go. I went a little bit early, yeah, like at 9:40, maybe 9:50 is when I arrived. The line wasn't too long, but I was glad to see that people were there wanting to adopt. There was a bigger line for cats, which is great because, as you guys know, cats, I feel like there is such a bigger population of sheltered cats than there is dogs. And so to see like there was a nice balance between the two made me feel really, really good. So what they had us do is fill out this little paper form. I wish I took video, but I really wanted to be in the moment. Because I want to make sure I'm bringing home a dog that I really want, not just because everything is for free. And I feel like a lot of the times that's what happens with these types of events. But nevertheless, let's continue. So they gave me a piece of paper, and it basically asked like what you were looking for, your address, and so I basically put small or medium dog, no larger than 15 pounds, and I didn't. I put female or male, it didn't really matter, as long as they were tiny, and because they were going to get neutered, or I felt better about it. So I went in and I was interested in 3 different dogs. I was looking on their website for days, and one of them that I was really interested in was named Einstein, which I'll put a little picture because I did get pictures of the dogs that I was interested in. And I don't remember how much he weighed. Actually, let me check because I have the pictures on my phone. Also, they had a huge board of dogs that were available that day.
I want coconut.
Which I'll also insert. So his name was Einstein, and he was 16 pounds. So I was like, okay, he's not that much heavier than what I put the limit on, which is 15 pounds. So he's only a pound over, which is fine. So I did take a picture of Einstein, and he was a male. And I went ahead and took a picture of him, and then I took a picture of this dog that I have right now. One that I really, really wanted was named Coconut, but it was already adopted, A, and B, when I was telling them about it, they said that Coconut did not do very well with other dogs, which is great to know because I have another dog at home, and I don't want to leave them in the same room. Mia's a really calm dog. She doesn't really do anything other than sleep all day. She doesn't like playing with toys. She doesn't like treats. Like, she's a very much like old lady vibe, and she's only 3 years old. And so I really didn't care what age I got the dog, as long as, you know, they were pretty calm and chill like Mia is. I'm not really into that like overly active dog, because I am a very chill personality, and I feel like if I see like a very overactive dog, I start getting like, oh my god, this is way too much responsibility. So make sure that the dog is in the same level as you are, energy wise, because I feel like that's gonna be your perfect match. You don't want to get a dog that's more energetic than you are. For example, my boyfriend has a husky, and as you guys know, huskies have that reputation of being rebellious. They like to be the master escape artists. They love to go on walks, on hikes, and that's just not my vibe. I do not like going on hikes. I don't walk every day, so you know, I just chill at home for the most part and go to work, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, so okay, so I did want to do a little bit of a disclaimer. Dogs still need love and attention. The reason why I said I just chill at home is because that's my personality, that's my vibe, and I wanted to have a dog that felt comfortable being indoors. But don't forget that dogs are still a huge responsibility. You still have to take them on walks. You still have to give them attention and love, and it's not just a dog to make you feel better. I got mine to be a companion for Mia, and she was definitely very, very lonely, and I feel like now they have each other, and let me tell you guys, it's the perfect match. So please don't take what I'm saying so serious when I say I don't take them out ever, because I do. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Once I got to the shelter and was continuing to look around, I also came across this dog named Winnie, and I thought she looked really, really cute. It says that I'll put a little thing of her little tag. She was 8 pounds, and her preferred environment was calm and quiet, which is great because my house, we don't have any kids, and it's just me, my mom, and my dad, and then Mia. Mia, like I said, she's very calm and quiet. She's not very energetic, and she actually does not like to play with other dogs. Like, she likes to be isolated. Not that she would bite another dog, because she doesn't have a biting history, but she just has been alone for 3 years, so I think she probably got used to it. So finally, I took a picture of her, and when I went up to the counseling lady to kind of counsel us and meet us, have the dogs meet us, or us meet the dogs, she did let me know that Einstein has a biting history, and my nephews do come over my house, and then I am gonna have a niece soon. So I wanted to make sure that the dog did not have a biting history, because I have a dog as well, so I don't want my dogs to be fighting. I would have way too much anxiety leaving them home by themselves. So I did not end up going with Einstein. I did not end up seeing him because I preferred not to, get attached to a dog that I wasn't able to keep. So my only other option was Winnie, and she, as soon as they brought her in the little room, I was really, really happy to see how calm she was. She like kind of sniffed out her area. She really, like I said, was calm. Like, I've heard her howl. She has a cute little howl when people leave. And I feel like somewhat she has like a separation anxiety. She is 3 years older than Mia. She's 6 years old. So I am fostering a older dog, which I've never had such an old dog in my life before. And so it's very interesting to see like the differences. I do notice that some of her teeth are missing, but she was very, very calm. She got along with my nephews, and she got along with my sister, and she didn't howl or you know, bark at us or growl at us, which was a really good sign that she was going to be perfect. And my sister was like, she's literally like Mia. And so I told her that I would love to move on with the adoption process, and she just gave me a paper to go upstairs. The process was really, really easy. All they did was ask for my ID, and they basically typed up a contract or gave me a contract to sign, and yeah, and I was on with my day. I really love how some of these shelters are doing like free sponsorship to get like dogs, because I know that not a lot of people can afford the $150, because that's how much it is normally. So not a lot of people can afford $150. Now you might think, oh my god, if you don't have $150 to purchase a dog, what makes you think that you'll be able to afford its lifestyle? Now, the reason why I say this, because yes, it's $150. Yes, you're buying a whole other little animal, but the thing is that you could use those $150 for its vaccines, for its food, for its water, and it's a perfectly good dog. You would spend a lot of money doing $150 for the purchase, and then way more other money on the side. Fortunately, I am working and I do have the time. I am available in the mornings. I don't work a full-time job. I only work, I think, like 5 hours a day. If that, I work Monday to Friday, and my parents come home at 3 p.m. So I'm literally here all morning until 12:30. I leave to work. My parents come home at 3, so they're only alone by themselves for 3 hours. So I thought it was like a perfect fit. And Mia, they're warming up to each other. I let them eat right away. Now I know that's a big no-no, because you know, some dogs do end up like fighting. Thankfully, like I said, both the dogs were really, really calm, and Mia didn't growl at her. She just kind of sniffed, and then she just like went on with her day, and so did Leah. So her name is Leah, so it's Mia and Leah, and Mia gets really, really confused on who I'm calling, because I guess obviously to dogs the names and the sounds are the same. So yeah, and I will be posting like pictures of how many dogs they ended up adopting. I think it was, the adoption event was like from 10 a.m. to 2. So unfortunately, like they're not doing like the thing again, but I highly recommend following them on their Instagram or checking up on their page whenever they're doing a next event, because they do it 4 times a year, which is amazing. But yeah, you guys, that is my experience of adopting a new dog. I know it's gonna take me a little while to kind of adjust to a new dog, but I was mentally prepared to take on a new one, especially if it was kind of like Mia. Mia is so easy to take care of. She does not bother me at all, and I don't really bother her, and so I just love being around her and my 2 dogs. But yeah, you guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you have adopted a dog before, or if you guys are also planning to. I highly suggest adopting and not buying, because then you're not, you know, supporting the people who are using dogs to breed. And you know, that's kind of where I came across to, is I'm not gonna buy a dog so people can keep using little doggies to keep reproducing and kind of getting rid of them once they can't reproduce anymore. So please adopt and don't buy. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, peace.